Your Ireland Tours Project, Day 4. Hey guys, it is Day 4 of your project, Monday of this week, and right now as I'm filming this video, I have my 50 euros, I'm going to need more than that in Ireland, but this is what I have so far, and my passport ready, and I'm actually leaving for the airport in an hour and a half, so I got to get these videos done. So let's talk about what you guys have to do today for class. So again, here we have Moodle. So we scroll down, we see the days that we have completed. Before class, you should have submitted the final mini project feeder assignment for your Jigsaw research activity. So that Google Doc should be all done. It was due Monday before class. Everybody should have everything submitted. Again, a reminder, if somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do, this would be a time to email a warning to me. If this is somebody's second warning, please make sure to also note that in the email. I should have received two emails about your peer if this is their second warning. Now, when we do have a second warning, we have to conference about it. So when I get back on Wednesday, if we need to have a conference about one of your teammates who aren't doing what they're supposed to, then we'll have that conference. But again, hopefully that's not happening. Hopefully everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing and it's going wonderfully. All right, cool. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look under the Monday 810 folder. So we're going to click on that. Now the directions, of course, will be here. The directions for today's activity does differ pretty significantly between my different classes. So please make sure, yes, to watch this video for the basics of what you're going to need to do, but please also make sure to very closely read your directions so that you're doing exactly what you need to do. So now when we scroll down, you're going to see the periods and groups again. You're going to need to open two documents. The first one is a document that the entire class is going to use. So it's only one document. You click on the TPCast directions. Some classes will say AP TPCast, some will say English 2 TPCast, others will say English 4 TPCast. But it should be the first document, and you're going to open it. And in here, you'll have your directions for today. The other document you're going to need to open is the document for your specific group. So say I'm in period 4, group 5. I will click on that, and my poem will pop up, or my short story. Now for this class, they actually have 2 poems. So if you're in my AP class, remember that you have 2 readings that you have to deal with. If you're in my English 2 or my English 4 class, then you only have 1 reading that you have to deal with. So what you're going to do is you're going to first look at the titles of the poems. Don't read them yet. Don't do it. Don't read them. Read the titles first, because what you're going to need to do for the title is you're going to go back to your TPCast document. Again, read the directions for today. They're going to explain to you what you need to do. And what they'll say is that for today, you need to complete the TP portion of your TPCast. Now, what a TPCast does is it gives you a set of guidelines that breaks down how to analyze a writing. This is most commonly used for poems, but I actually think it works really well for short stories as well. Now, for the T part of the TPCast, what it asks you to do is just to look at the title. So that's why you're looking at the title before even reading it. And you're going to hypothesize what that title might say about what the poem is going to be like, or the short story. And then you will type blah, 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 something interesting and insightful about the title. If you're really not sure what to say, I do give you some hints in the directions. Now that you've hypothesized about the title, you're going to go back to your poem or short story, and you're going to read through it as a group. Feel free to read through it, talk about it, figure it out. But the other task that you're going to have to complete today for your reading or readings is the paraphrase. Now, when you paraphrase, you explain what the literal meaning of the poem or short story is. No reading into it. I don't want to hear about metaphors yet. Metaphors are awesome, but I don't want to hear about them yet. You're just telling me literally what is happening. So if an elephant in a pink tutu is dancing on a table with a lamp on its head, you literally explain that to me. I don't want you to tell me what it might symbolically represent, okay? So explain it literally. Now, to explain it literally, you will need to break down the poem slightly. So if you're doing a poem, I would want you to tell me the literal meaning of each stanza, or if your stanzas are a little longer, the literal meaning of each 4 lines. So for instance, for this one, since the stanzas are a little longer, I would explain the literal meaning for the first 4 lines, then the literal meaning for the next 4 lines, then the next 4, and then the next. All right? The same, well, look at this one. So this one doesn't have long stanzas. So for each stanza, I would explain the literal meaning, okay? And you will type those literal meanings in here. Now, if you don't like the way that I have this set up, if you're like, I don't like tables, you can just create each of these sections in your Google document, and you don't have to have it in a table. Oh, that being said, I do want this table in Google Documents, so you'll need to open this document in Google Documents. You can either do that kind of the correct way by opening it in Google Documents, or if you're like, I don't know how to do that, copy and paste it, but you might have to reformat some things. So that's all you're doing today. You're doing the T and the P. A quick note, if you do have a short story for the paraphrase, you might be saying, Ms. Guys, you expect us to paraphrase every 4 lines in a short story? No, I do know one group has kind of like a 12-page short story. You can paraphrase each page, okay? All right, so I think that's everything I need to let you know. Oh, there is one more thing. So for your homework, let me back out. All of the classes, oh, why did I back out? Okay, so all of the classes will need to complete homework tonight by reviewing or watching how to complete a poem analysis video, okay? And then also finishing any remaining tasks from class today. Now, for this video, you don't have any assignment that goes along with it, but it's super important because when you come into class tomorrow, you're going to need to know immediately what this video explains to you, all right? So when you come in, your group members, they're going to be like, okay, yeah, so last night in the video, she said we needed to do this. Let's do it. And you're going to be like, what? I don't know, I didn't watch the video. Don't be that person. So make sure to watch the video. It won't be any longer than 10 minutes. That way you can come to class prepared tomorrow. And that's it. All right, so have a great day. Go get that literature and TP away. All right, bye.